Hey, welcome back, Brandt.
Hickory Ridge Grill.
Hickory Ridge Grill.
That's where we're going later.
That's where we're going?
After we do this, yeah. Because so Alex is graciously invited.
Oh, you had enough?
No. I mean, there'll be. You know, we have to take a little bit of break. I need to let some of this soak in.
No. I meant you had enough bananas to get through the guy.
Oh, I thought you meant like we're going to the Hickory Ridge Grill.
You've had enough. You're done.
Like you've had enough. That's how my brain defaulted to that. To tell you where I'm at in life.
I appreciate how defensive you are. Look at his eye. You missed it.
I don't like.
There you go.
I don't want to though. He looks stupider than he did. He looks worse than he did in Donkey Kong Country.
I waited too long for this. He's always looked kind of stupid though. I like that about King K. Rool.
Yeah, I know, but King K. Rool itself a pun. Cruel.
Yeah. Do you think it's weird that in the Donkey Kong Country Returns, K. Rool's not at all in them?
I have not played those yet. I want to. They're
I played
on the list.
A little bit of the first one. I just I wasn't feeling it when I played it, which is weird because I love retro, but it's it's obviously nothing like anything I've played.
You were really disappointed that it wasn't like Donkey Kong 64.
If anyone could do it, it could be retro. To be fair, I bet you would even like a 3D retro Donkey Kong game.
I hope that's what they're working on. And is that actually is that Gobi?
No, it's not, but it's he looks a lot like Gobi.
Gobi clone 3000. That's another one of my screen names.
Yeah, Gobi clone 3000. Because Gobi, if you played Banjo-Tooie, which I know you did, he went to the fire zone and and he had a nice big long beard.
Yeah, but I didn't know if he made a detour.
He might have. What were you talking about?
The
Hickory Ridge Grill.
Yeah. So here's the skinny. I live in New York.
Yes. I live in Maryland.
Alex lives in Maryland.
You're
and
here.
The fact that we're together means that I drove a great distance.
Yeah.
But Alex is putting me up in his abode.
So you're treating me to dinner?
So I'm treating him to dinner.
Okay.
At the Hickory Ridge Grill. Because you seem to like that place.
Yeah, it's good.
That you enjoy.
I've only been there once, but everything I had was really excellent.
Good. I'm gonna let you have half an app, and that'll be it.
Cool.
But then you're gonna go into the car.
Yep.
And I'm gonna eat a meal.
You could wait outside.
Right.
And my car doesn't have air conditioning, so I'll just be.
And then I'll meet a woman, and I'll be like, "Yeah, that's my butler."
I know what you want to say.
No, but I was gonna say like server boy, like servant. I didn't know what.
That's your portable bus boy.
You're like I was gonna say portable bus boy. I was a bus boy. It was my first job.
Me too.
I was not particularly great at it.
I was really good.
Were you getting all the tips?
Well, that was divided up by the manager.
Really?
It was a family-owned place. So.
No, so was mine. Keep going though.
We got paid a higher percentage tips.
Right. I got $5 flat. Was my base per hour.
Oh, I got $4 flat.
Right. And I got 20% of the waitress would tip me out 20%.
I would get all the total tips would be tallied up, and part of it would be taken out for the restaurant, part of it would be taken out for the busboys, and then the rest would go to the waitresses.
I don't think that the manager should take any of it.
I don't think so either.
Just in a general way.
But it was this restaurant in question was so popular and successful that it wasn't an issue.
Right.
The waiters still would get between $500 and $700 a night.
It's a good. And so you'd get.
I would get 120 to 200.
It's good. That's a good amount of money.
It was real good. It was weird because after I worked there for about a year and a half, which was right around the time when I stopped working there because of medical reasons. That was when my chronic fatigue syndrome kind of kicked in. I don't know if I've talked to you about that.
A little bit, yes.
But my friend Mark, who worked there, he was the guy.
Great camera.
Yep, that's perfect. He was the guy there that I enjoyed working with the most because we would just always have fun. He's like, I'm always excited when I get to work with you because you fucking pull your weight. You pull more than your weight. You do way more than you need to. And some of the other busboys take advantage of you. I don't know if you've noticed. And I said I hadn't. Thank you for telling me.
I certainly wasn't bad. I was just dumb. Because I believe I was 14 at that point.
Yeah, I was 15.
And I was, you know, I got the hang of it after a little while.
Yeah, I mean, I was rough when I started. I think everybody is.
Right.
You'll get it.
But but I do.
There you go.
But I do think it's a good first job.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, like, are you in agreement with the sentiment? Agreement isn't a word. I found out recently.
Yeah. Do you agree?
Do you agree
with the sentiment?
The sentiment that everyone should work in the service industry for some amount of time.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I agree as well. It's so crazy. And like, I get the whole, like, my roommate. He works retail. He's worked retail a vast majority of his life. You should listen to what Gobi has to say. Stop. Great. Okay. Fine.
He wants me to stop messing around.
I think he wants to get you on top of that cage. You gotta use the
jetpack.
No, the jump. You can do it with Donkey Kong as well. Oh, still not high enough. Oh, you need the musical instruments. Do you remember this? I totally forgot about that up until this point.
So did I. But talk about your roommate.
He's worked at retail for years and years and years, and obviously that's a similar situation where you have to deal with customers all day. Different because, like, you're interacting with them for limited amounts of time. A lot less than like a few hours of fucking having to deal with someone while you're waiting their table or bussing for them or something.
Yeah, it is a bit of a different situation.
And he's like, you know,
oh god, look at those breasts.
Oh my god,
that is fan service.
Remember the '90s? Just like generally.
Yeah, she's got headphones on,
and this was
it's
like
just
kind
like
of
a super sexist weird thing.
Yeah, it's weirdly misogynistic.
How you're gonna feel real good? It's like it's got weird innuendos.
Extra melons too.
Yeah, I don't. That actually makes me kind of uncomfortable.
What this female ape?
Yeah, just the way that she's portrayed.
Yeah, it is really weird. And like she'll do the thing where she rubs her legs.
Right. She's wearing like virtually no clothing.
Yeah. It is weird. My roommate said he'll never work the service industry. Says he doesn't have to because he's worked retail. It's so different.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
As somebody who loves music, that touched me in a very deep way.
Yeah, you're moved now. Moved to tears?
For one reason, yeah.
One reason or another. I don't know. I get the argument where people say you should work service because it teaches you empathy.
Yeah, no, I agree. You should just have, you know, I wish people were more empathetic. I do not yell at customer service people.
Yeah, neither do I. I never will either. There's no point. There's a music pad on top of it, so you have to stand there with whatever.
I need the jetpack, I think.
Yeah, you definitely do, I think. I concur, if I may.
But there are times where they frustrate me, where they you know, the people just hate their jobs.
Yeah.
And so they
take it out on everybody else.
Right. And so in that case, I had an experience relatively recently when I was talking to a representative from Verizon, because I have Fios, about my bill, because we had, you know, come to the end of a 2-year agreement, and I said I want to change, like, what can you do in terms of changing the rate structure? We've been Verizon members for like a good long while. Can you do better for us or whatever?
Yeah.
And the first one was just not having it. She was just like completely monotone, like, no, we can give you the same rate. And I was like, all right, well, you know what, I'll consider it. Thank you very much. And then I called up the next person. I just called right back.
Yeah.
And it was just like the nicest woman who was on the phone with me for like 45 minutes changing everything, and then ended up giving us a better rate. And less channels and more internet, like doubled our internet speed. And I was like, people are good.
Yeah, it's weird because, you know, I get the whole, like, I hate my job, and I'm not going to try. I get it. I've been there. We've all been there. And especially, like, when you're, like, you have to fucking do whatever somebody tells you to do. But, like, just getting angry at them and, like, fucking screaming and yelling at them or getting into an argument or something is just so pointless.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't waste the mental bandwidth. On,
it's a big thing, like, when I go out to restaurants with my friends, like, my friend Damien, love him to death. Yeah.
Damian Marley.
Damian Marley.
Son of Bob Marley.
How'd you know?
Whose music you really love and know well.
Yeah. Adore.
Okay, keep going. You and Damian Marley.
They'll explode. Guess which character plays the triangle? I just want to... Chunky Kong.
For fuck's sake.
He's the quiet giant. Yeah, he always gets, like, he's got a pretty short fuse. He always just gets frustratingly angry anytime, like, something's not happening fast enough or just, like... And he's gotten better about it, but he'll take it out on the waiter or whatever. I'm like, no, you can't do that. Like, sometimes shit happens that you can't control. Like, if you knew what it was like back in the kitchen, you would.
But the interesting thing is that they are so used to people, customer service folks, and people in the service industry are so used to people just treating them like absolute trash that when you treat them with, like, respect, they will go the extra mile. Yeah, my friend.
They care.
Yeah, like, about the good ones.
Yeah, like, I appreciate that you're, you know, being nice, and I'm gonna do you a solid.
Yeah, like, if I get something, you know, if I were to get, like, a hamburger later, and I said, and I, you know, instead of, fuck. Imagine this game wasn't a pile of trash, and I ordered it medium, as I do, because that's the way the world works.
I do medium rare, but okay.
As long as it's not well done, man.
As long as it's not well done. That's fucking flavorless.
Right. It's a hockey puck with some bread. I might, you know, and I get the wrong doneness. I might say, "Oh, excuse me, I ordered it."
Look around. And
I ordered it medium, and I received it well done or medium rare.
Can I
have a refire or something like that? And then, as long as you're courteous and stuff like that, and not like, yo, Joe Jabroni, Joe J Jabroni,
J Jabronis. The thing is, like, the big thing I always do is, like, if they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," I'm like, "Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal."
Right? Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Just tell them that, like, make it explicitly clear that, like, I'm not angry. It's fine.
Yeah, your tip is not going to be impacted by the, like, it's a thing that happened.
It's like, I know there's, like, a long chain of command, and this wasn't your fault, so why the fuck? Or probably not your fault.
Unless we walked in and, you know, said, like, "Hey, Dillweed, here's our order."
Yeah, pretty much. Considering we are going to a restaurant,
we are
in a little bit. I'm excited to see your bedside manner, if I may, your tableside manner. I think what you should do is get up on top of the tongue statues and then look in first person and see if there's anything you can, like, grab or something.
No, I think I got to do this. I think I got to do the flippy flop. Yeah, okay. All right.
I definitely not.
Ha ha! There you go. There's cooking with vegetable oil.
Cooking with Alton Brown.
It's our next Let's Play. So let's.
Yo, if we could do a Let's Play, if we could do a
you know what we need to do? Fuck.
Because
I was gonna try and do this. Is there, like, a CVS around here?
Yeah. Why?
We need to see if they have vanilla toothpaste. We need to
oh shit, that's right.
We need to do a Let's Brush.
A Let's Brush.
So you can feel my pain. Because I'm playing this game, I want you to taste vanilla toothpaste.
Absolutely.
If possible.
Yeah. Okay, we can do that.
And then we can rate it on the 10 scale.
Now
for graphics and sound.
Now, normally my Friday episodes, which this is episode 5, so this is a Friday episode.
Got it.
Are extra long.
Sure.
You're okay with this?
Sure.
I don't want to torture you too much.
No, it's all good. Anticipation heightens the pleasure or whatever.
Yeah.
50 Shades of Kong.
Oh wait, that's gotta be the name of this episode. I'll write that down so I don't forget.
Sure.
50 Shades. I want to see like the book cover of that.
50 Shades of... It's definitely on DeviantArt.
Oh shit. Have you ever... So I was listening to... Or watching Game Grumps. As you know, I'm a fan of the Game Grumps.
Right.
They were saying, like, if you ever want to know what your furry version is, just Google your name on DeviantArt. Or search your name on DeviantArt with the hedgehog after it. And you'll find your spirit furry. Have you ever done that?
No, I just...
Should we... I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out what Brandt the hedgehog looks like, just because I'm curious. Alex the hedgehog is a very adorable female green hedgehog.
You know what? I'm gonna as somebody whose name is spelled a little differently, you can use the traditional spelling of Brandt as well.
Now I've known 2 Brandts in my life. You being the second one.
Interesting. I'm usually the only Brandt. I'm usually the solo Brandt.
Yeah, I did Brandt Hobbs. I don't remember what his last name was exactly.
Interesting.
I knew him.
Brandt is also, it's a popular last name.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's a more popular last name than it is a first name.
You see how the draw distance is better inside.
Yep.
Interesting. That's just wow. I knew it was gonna happen, but it was great. The other Brandt I knew spelled the same way.
Really?
Yeah.
I have never encountered another person who knew somebody with a name like mine or anyone with a name like mine. I think that would make me really upset.
If you met this Brandt in question?
No, just a Brandt, another Brandt. Like that's me.
You're the only Brandt?
Yeah.
It is weird because my name is Alex.
Right.
Don't know if you knew this. A lot of Alexes out there.
Indeed.
There's no Alex that I know of in the video game industry though.
Navarro?
Oh, true. Damn. At least there's
did that so quickly.
Yeah, you did. There was like one that worked for GameSpot at some point, I think. So.
Yes, Navarro.
Not Alex Navarro. A different Alex. I feel like there's like I'm thinking of Kevin Van Ord. I'm thinking of Van Ord for some reason. But there's somebody with a name like that as well, an Alex.
Camera can't be put behind you. Yeah, continue.
I'm trying to be one of the few Alexes in the video game industry. To be fair, there's like a billion Jeffs in the video game industry.
Yes,
and
indeed.
Gregs and stuff like that. So
So what's going on with my hedgehog?
Oh, I just got to the page. Brandt the hedgehog. All right. Let me see. Oh, that's Tesla the hedgehog.
Oh, that's cool. Nikola Tesla's a Croatian.
Silver. Okay. Let's try the other spelling.
Right, I would consider the traditional spelling.
Brandt is what
yes.
you're talking about. The hedge. I think that's more like the uneducated spelling.
No, that's the way it should probably be.
Listen, man, I've known 2 Brandts.
Yeah, no, I understand.
You only know one. Yourself.
Right, and that's the way it's going to stay. If I find another Brandt, I have to murder them. I'm the only Brandt.
Oh, that was fucking close. Now, do you have Diddy Kong's fucking rock out move?
I forgot that you didn't just.
I don't know if you have to get it with everyone. Looks like you do. This is the best episode of this Let's Play yet. There is no Brandt the Hedgehog.
Interesting.
You are furry free. There might be a Brandt the Echidna, to be fair, but I'm not gonna bother looking. Brandt the Fox.
Well, I mean that is.
What's your favorite Sonic character, Brandt?
I think you can say what's my favorite animal. I had a great response for that.
What's your favorite animal?
Sonic character? Oh, I'll answer the Sonic character.
Okay. There's only one correct answer.
I'm probably just gonna go.
Biggs the cat.
It's probably gonna go. I'm gonna go stock. I'm gonna go Sonic.
Okay.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Don't give me that fucking snarky sneer that you just fucking laid on me.
Yeah, it's because
mine was Tails. Everybody hates Tails. Ends up.
It's because his name isn't really Tails. They
Miles.
find out there's a Miles.
I don't know.
Did you ever know somebody who went by their middle name?
Yeah.
Because I had a friend. You know how you're.
Are you gonna tell me that your middle name is Brandt?
No,
right now?
No. It's not.
Mine's Lewis.
That's good. You bully for you.
Bully for me, indeed. I was named after my grandfather. My middle name was. So.
Right on.
My name is almost Storm, though. I'm excited for how many times this is gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm the opposite of whatever you are.
I do like that. The star shoots out at the end. I think that's kind of cool.
It's an effect.
Yeah.
Has some merit.
What did I say that really offended you just now? Storm? No.
No. Tails.
Tails, yeah.
I wasn't really offended. So I had, you know how everybody in grade school is kind of like, you're with your classmates, and your friends, you have actual friends that you see outside of school. But they're, like, everybody's relatively friendly, so it's like you kind of know things about people if there's a small
like,
sample size.
When you're in school, I feel like...
I'm talking about when you're a kid, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you're in school, like, you can't really, like, go be around other people.
Right, so that's why I wanted to say my friend, but he's not real, you know, we haven't hung out.
Your classmate.
What classmate?
Your peer.
A peer from way back when.
A peer from another mother.
Right, yeah, so a guy who I met in a trench coat on a pier.
Okay.
His name was George, but he hated that name.
Are you sure it wasn't Jorge?
No.
You're not sure?
No, I'm positive.
I think you have to put your guns away before you can do
Sun's out, guns out?
I mean, I have a tank top that says that.
Of course you do.
Redemption! You fucking did it.
Thank God the last 2 minutes of my life weren't spent on an arbitrary task in a shitty video game that's opening the sun to melt the ice!
The hot desert sun. And then
none
the
of that
sun
makes
disappears.
sense because it's not that cold in here. I've got no other.
It could be freezing.
I have no other indication that it's cold.
Yeah, you need to see their breath or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, and now it's like so hot that there's steam coming out of it.
Just the surface.
Oh man, I love. By the way, that camera angle that I just had is my favorite. The one where you can't see anything and have.
That was my favorite too. Have a fucking creepy starfish with the eyes though.
Yeah, have no hope for the future. All right.
Okay, that's where you came from.
Right.
Cool.
Always remember.
Follow the red bananas.
Always remember where you came from, Alex.
I like how they don't make you have breath in this game though. That's a nice touch. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it would have taken too long. Too much coding effort.
No, it just would suck. Stop.
No, this game sucks.
All right, Brandt. I know how you feel. I think
anyway, can I just make my story about this guy named George?
George Jorge.
Fuck's sake, he went by Danny, and I didn't know that because that was Daniel was his middle name, and so I didn't know his name until I didn't know his proper name, his Christian name, until we were like in.
Danny's a way cooler
school.
name than George, to be fair.
Right, so I met him in 1st grade. I don't think I knew that his name was George until like 6th grade.
I have bad news for you.
Definitely need to be donkey for this.
No, you need the Kong charge, which you get from Cranky Kong.
Kong charge.
But there's a door over here with a switch in front of it. If you can get the camera to agree with you. I don't know if it's the Kong charge. Oh, no.
No, I need to...
You need the fucking charge.
Mm-hmm.
Hurry up! Thanks, Tiny Kong.
By the way, she's definitely small enough to fit through those bars.
Absolutely. If she had to break her nose to do it, she should.
Like 110 fucking %.
What's your middle name, Brandt?
I'm not gonna reveal it.
Oh, you're not? Are you one of those people that hates your middle name?
No, I love my middle name. I don't.
You're not gonna tell the world.
Right.
That's how they'll get your social.
Isn't that the great irony that that's exactly what I was thinking? As a joke.
Okay.
But that's why I was actually thinking, like, look at my social.
Yeah.
I have to change the middle
now
initial.
people know my middle name.
Yeah, but nobody would fuck you with you. You're Alex O'Neill. You're Alex 1-0.
1-ill. I'm 1-ill Alex.
Fuck. Is Cranky just not in this neck of the woods?
I don't know. Oh, I know where Cranky is. I have the visual of it. I would try looking in the tunnel, yeah. He's like, it's like down like these winding paths in this fucking desert sea.
Clearly not down
kind of like this, but different, but like with more land.
Like this, but different.
I thought that was pretty explicit. I appreciate that you're just like, fuck it. And
maybe he's there if I had pineapple grenades.
They're pineapple bazooka shells, and they're Chunky's weapon.
No, I knew they were Chunky's weapon. Oh, fucking. I'm turning into a Buddhist here. Life is pain.
Life is pain, yeah. Walk in the hot coals until you can't feel anything anymore. Do you want to go back to the first level and
what it feels like to play this game?
Get Diddy's ability from there? Because you never did.
I guess I have to.
Yeah.
So I don't know why you were asking me if I want to. Like, I obviously don't want to.
I'm letting you know what you should probably do. Like, again, it might not be the ability that you need, but I'm guessing it might be.
I don't want to. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, see, Banana Port. Banana Port. Roads untraveled, my friend. That knowing nod is all I needed. Well, that's going to take you to...
So where's the...
It's around the... Remember when we had trouble finding it the first time? That was only 4 episodes ago.
6 years ago.
Fun fact, between episodes, we actually just stared at each other.
For years.
Yeah. For days and days. Years and years.
Yeah, it's like a SpongeBob, one of those, like...
Several years later.
Exactly, it's one of those.
Yeah.
I love those cutaways.
I love them, too.
My favorite one is always going to be when
they'd switch the announcer? Switch the narrator?
No, when they...
So long later that they had to fire the old narrator and get a new one. I love that.
Where it's Patrick's teaching SpongeBob how to be grown up, and he's like, he's talking about, like, it's to the right?
Yep.
Oh, right, it's through the thing, right?
Yeah. No, it's that way. I think you can take the Banana Port. That's fine.
There's no time, Marty.
Yeah. Marty, there's no time. I want to know what you were saying.
So do I.
I do not like how dark this game
is. I need to remember what I was saying, because I hate that when in podcasts or whatever, when they start a story and stop it.
Try the 3. No, it's the 4.
Just fucking, what were we talking about?
We were talking about so long. It's SpongeBob cutaways. That's what it was.
Right. So there was the episode where SpongeBob wants to prove to his grandmother that he's grown up.
Yeah.
And so one of the cutaways is, so Patrick's teaching him how to be an adult, and the step 2 is gain an appreciation for free jazz, and it just cuts away, and
that's right.
They both have their hands on their chins, and they're listening to free jazz music, and it's amazing.
Yeah. That was a good one.
I like that a lot.
Down the slope. There you go.
There we go. If he doesn't,
I don't know, man. If he doesn't,
I'm gonna find the person who programmed this game. And
Simeon Charge. It's the other way. It was the 3rd fork.
This way?
Dark Horse, yeah.
It would be great if he's just like, find me in the next level for your ability. It's the biggest troll. No.
It has to be the Charge because in the next level he gives you the jetpack ability. Wait, see what he said. What did he say?
Yeah, I was expecting to, like... Yeah. I certainly have enough coins.
I perfected another... Oh, you must have hit... No. There you go.
Yeah, I certainly
JP
won't.
Charge, there you go.
Curtis Cranium. You and I both, Diddy. You and I both.
How is this game not like your game?
Oh,
you got the next level's abilities.
I can just
rock and barrel boost.
I can just fucking boost them highest. Did you never read those?
No, but I didn't get the joke when I was a kid. Like, I didn't understand they were making fun of Latin. Switch to Donkey Kong while you're here and get his abilities.
I believe his name is Yonky Dong.
Donkey Kong. Might be.
How long has this episode been going on?
We're almost at the cutoff.
Okay.
We have a minute left.
Okay. So we'll
get some Donkey Kong abilities. I thought you were inside the house. It looked like.
So did I.
Yonky Dong. Balloon Blast. Oh, okay. So
Barrelum
Perilous. The barrels with Donkey Kong's face on, you can jump into them.
I think that means that Donkey Kong gets to play a concert with Sarah Bareilles.
Yeah. Strong Kong.
Strongum Kongus. That was not a stretch.
I don't know what that does. Maybe you should have read.
No, who gives a fuck?
Oh, you Do something that you become invisible. Okay, cool.
I wish that I could and leave, go back home, where things make sense.
Yeah, where there are laws and rules. And
All right, let me exit this level, and then we can end the episode.
then we can go get food.
Oh yeah, we can have some fucking
Some Hickory Ridge Grill.
some Grubus Eatus.
Now I don't know if 50 Shades of Kong or Grubus Eatus should be the title of this episode.
Definitely has to be 50 Shades of Kong.
Yeah, that's way better. I gotta search that on DeviantArt over dinner.
Good, that's what I want to see.
I'll search that while I'm sitting in the car and you're eating and talking to pretty women.
Yeah. Walking down the street.
The last time I went to Hickory Ridge Grill, it was with a very beautiful pair of twins that I've known since high school.
The kind I like to meet, pretty woman. All right, Alex. Here's the question that I want to. You
want to let hang?
I would let hang.
Okay, and we'll answer it next time on Alex Plays.
Am I prettier than those twins?
Well, I guess we'll catch you guys next time.